Girlfriends, how's everybody doing today? Summertime is about over, but that does not mean that you have to stop eating summertime treats. Today I'm going to be making two types of popsicles. Yes, I was supposed to have this last week, but unfortunately I had to wait for my ice pops molds to come in. Today we will be making a turmeric mango pop and also a berry yogurt pop. So without further ado, let me get in and let's get started. Berry yogurt pops. I'm going to start off with about 6 ounces of mixed berries. I have raspberries and strawberries and blueberries in here. I'm going to add them to the blender. Put that in there. And we're going to start with mixing this up first. I don't like to put the center of the cap on the blender because I like to keep it on so I can add more things to it, more ingredients. So we're going to blend it. I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon, 1/4 cup of water. And I'm going to add 6 tablespoons of honey. 1 tablespoon go. You know, honey is a very slow process when it comes to getting it out of the container. So at this point, I'm going to probably end up using all of this. So I might as well just pour it all into the blender. So it's all in the bowl. And to this, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of I've got some low-fat vanilla yogurt. So let's open this. I'm going to scoop it out. Put it in there. Add that. I think I've got all the ingredients in there now. And I'm going to proceed to stir until it's all combined. Okay. Now I'm going to get my molds. And this is how it looks once it's been all blended. I stirred in the yogurt and we're going to begin to fill some of our molds. Now, the thing about it is that you don't want to fill this all the way up to the top. You stop just before you get there. I think this is enough for about 3 of these molds because remember, we're going to be doing the turmeric mango ones as well. No, I think we might make some more. Okay, that's pretty cool. This. So it makes about enough for almost 5 pops. Let me see if I can get the rest of this out. That's not bad. Okay. So yeah, we've got about 5 pops here, which is fine. Now I'm going to put the tops on, just like this. Once you have all of your pops on, you're going to put them in the freezer. I would say for like a couple of hours or until they're frozen solid. I'll take this one off because I can use it for another recipe. So this is what they look like, and I'm about to put them in the freezer. I'm going to go ahead, make some room. As you can see, I got a lot in my freezer, but that's fine. I'm going to get them in here. After I struggle with them for a minute and let them sit for a couple of hours. Go ahead and start with our next batch, which is the turmeric mango pops. Now we're going to make our turmeric mango pops. It's got ginger in it. I guess you could call it a healthy pop as well, you know, because it's got some really good ingredients in it. We're going to start off with our syrup mixture, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel the strips off of a lemon, just like this, and right into my pot. My saucepan is in, well, most of this is in the pan. See, this is what's left over. And I might even put some of the juice in there as well. Squeeze some of the juice in, just like that. Now I also have some ginger. I peeled it, took the outer layer off, and I'm going to add this in to my pan as well with 1/3 cup of sugar and a little bit of water, about 1/4 cup or so. Turn it on low or medium, and to that I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of turmeric. I'm going to stir that. And I'm going to let this simmer until all of the sugar is melted down in it, and I'm going to set it aside and let it cool. Let's get started on the rest of the recipe. So now I'm going to go ahead and put our mangoes in the blender. I'm going to use about, let's say 2 cups. These were frozen. I let them thaw out. So it's 1. And here's 2. I'm going to go ahead and a little bit. Let's see. Now I'm going to take my mixture that I had on the stove. I'm going to take out all of the ginger and lemon peels. I don't have a strainer, so I'm going to use this coffee filter and strain it like that. And let it go into the bottom of the jar like this. Because I don't want any of this to get inside of the popsicles. I mean, I guess you could leave ginger if you like the raw taste of ginger, but I don't think so. You pour the rest of this in here. And what you do is you can take a spoon and just like mash it around until all of it goes through like that. I'm going to take out what I can this way because I want to speed this up so we can get these, hurry up and get this in the refrigerator. And I think I got it all out. Ginger and lemon peel. Okay. There we go. Now this I'm going to go ahead and add to my mixture as well. I'm going to turn around and blend this all up together. And if you want, you can add a little bit of water to it. And you can see this is how it looks. Looking good. Go ahead and give it a little bit of a taste and see. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Let's do the same thing that we did with the berry pops, the yogurt pops. Fill up your molds. Leave a little bit of space at the top. And this is funny because this made 5 pops as well. So didn't the other one that I made was 5 pops. So we've got 10 pops in all. So we've got 5 berry yogurt pops, and then we've got the mango turmeric. We've got 5 of those as well, which is fine because there's just me, myself, and I, and grandchildren when they come to visit. You can whip this up in no time. Like I said, this does not have to be a seasonal dessert, and you can basically put what you want in it as far as fruit. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator. I mean in the freezer. So we're going to let those sit in there for a couple of hours. So when we come back, I will show you how they look once the pops are done. I'm really happy with the way these turned out. As you can see, I have the other ones in the background, which I will be putting back in the freezer. Here's the finished product. As you can see, I already started on it. The mango, turmeric, ginger. I should call this a wellness pop, huh? I'm nice and cold. I'm liking it. The other one I have eaten halfway already because I'm greedy. The berry, it's some multiple berries with yogurt. My only thing that I would suggest is to perhaps leave it. I got a brain freeze now. Perhaps leave it in the freezer for about 6 hours instead of 4. It all depends on your freezer and everything. But anyway, that's my project for this time around. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And until next time, stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.